Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm answering the questions that you sent to me. I was meant to film this whilst I was on holiday, but I just kind of got carried away with the holiday and never got around to doing it. So I'm doing it now. I am back from holiday and yeah, I'm going to answer some of the questions. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. Okay, so the first one, so quite a few of you sent quite a few questions in one, but I'm going to start off with Marie Webb. The first one was, where are you on holiday? So we were staying in a campsite just outside Perranporth, so in Cornwall. That's where we were for the kind of 2 weeks. We kind of dotted about between like Crantock, Newquay, Perranporth. We did a little walk from Perranporth to St Agnes, which was quite fun. Although I think all our bodies the next day ached a little bit. But yeah, so that's kind of the area we're in of Cornwall. And like I mentioned when I asked for questions, I do have some kind of footage from when I was away. So I will put like some kind of like video together. It's not really a vlog, it's more of a montage if I'm being honest, but in case you want to see what it was like where I was, I have got a few clips I can put together and create a kind of short mini video for you. Okay, so the next one was, there are so many gorgeous palettes being released and it's so hard to choose. What are your top picks this autumn? So for autumn picks wise, I would probably say, so palettes that I've already got, I would go with the Ether Beauty Amethyst palette because it's quite rich brown tones and also purples, which I think is quite autumnal. I am wearing it on my eyes today. So I did actually film this look, but I did add a few variations for this video. So I have got it be probably next up, but there won't be any shimmer on the lids and it will be a darker lip. But apart from that, everything is exactly the same. So yes, the shimmer I used, because obviously I won't talk about it in the other video, is the Mystic shade. And then yeah, you'll see the rest of it in the next video. But that's a great palette. I think I'm kind of in two minds still about the Ether Beauty Moonlight palette. I might pick that up. I think if I had to choose one for an autumn palette, it'd be the Amethyst palette for sure. So yeah. What is the worst thing you've ever wasted your money on? If we're talking makeup, then the Joshua Tree palette, because obviously the Ether Beauty palettes are like £50. And the three that I do like, this one, the Rose Quartz and Solstice, I was happy to spend money on that. The Joshua's Tree, I was quite disappointed on. That's probably, and that was a lot of money. So in terms of makeup, that I'm trying to think if there's anything else non-makeup related. If I think of something, I'll put it in like the comments down below or something, but I can't think of anything right now. And the final of Marie Webb's questions is, what is your favourite takeaway? Thai. Thai food is definitely my favourite takeaway. I love green Thai and red Thai veggie curries. I love spring rolls. Indian is great if it's really warm. I love spicy foods, but I just find Thai is a bit lighter. And I really like, I can eat Thai all year round. And probably actually Italian's not far behind, but definitely Thai food. Okay, so I'm on to solar_eclipse. Now they have quite a few questions for me, so I'll just go through them all. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I would definitely said growing up I was more introvert. I think now definitely leaning slightly more to extrovert. I'm able to kind of speak. I think working through hospitality has made me able just to speak to strangers a bit more and be a bit more I'm not chatty, I wouldn't say, but I'm able to talk to people. So I'd say I'm probably leaning slightly more to extrovert these days. Next one, do you have a boyfriend / have you ever had a serious relationships and some tips around it? So I've not really had a serious relationship before. My longest was 6 months. I don't really have any tips or anything I can give. I don't think I'm probably the best person to speak to. For me, I think I just go with the flow. I think also for me I need space a little bit, but I don't really have any tips. I'm really the worst person to speak to about that. But in terms of do I have a boyfriend, I do currently have a boyfriend. It hasn't been very long. So my previous one to this was 6 months long. This has only been a few months. So yeah, but I currently do have a boyfriend. What do you do in your everyday life? So I actually work for a drinks company. I did used to do social media events for them on a temporary basis, and now I'm full-time permanent as a operations coordinator. Kind of like customer service, but a bit more to it. A lot. Are you working something besides YouTube, and what is it? Oh, so maybe the first question you meant something different. So I do this. YouTube is not my job. YouTube is just something I do for fun, a bit of hobby. My job is operations coordinator in a drinks company. So I guess they're kind of the same question almost. In terms of what I get up to outside of work, I do like to play around with makeup, like I said. Going for walks, because obviously my sister has a dog, but to be honest, mainly just chilling and relaxing and having a few drinks. Yeah, I'm not a very exciting person, I'm afraid. I've got quite a few fun things lined up though, with activity wise, but in my everyday life I kind of, get home from work, we tend to have food, maybe watch a bit of TV, I'll disappear and go and do some makeup or something, if I want to practice a look or just play with makeup or whatever it may be. And then I go to bed. So not particularly exciting, I'm afraid. What's the thing that you're most afraid of? I guess in terms of like phobias, it's snakes, definitely. But do I fear anything else? Like, oh, that's such a lame answer, isn't it? Are you afraid of aging and turning 30? No, I'm not actually. I don't feel like in my 20s there were bits where I'm like, oh my goodness. Like when I turned 25 I was like, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. I think you're going to feel different, but I feel no different now to how I did in my early 20s or even my late teens. Obviously I've got a lot more responsibilities and kind of more grown up, I like to think. But it's just, I'm honestly not scared of aging or turning 30. I'm quite looking forward to turning 30 actually. I've got some stuff planned, but no, honestly I don't think I am worried about aging and turning 30. I'm sure it'll be different when I get more to 40, 50. It's kind of like, not halfway, but you know what I mean. But no, I'm happy to turn 30. What are your regrets in life and how do you deal with them? Honestly, I don't think I have any regrets as such. There are times where I think, oh, should I have gone to university or should I have just gone straight into employment? Would I be further ahead than I am now? But then I'm thinking about what's going on now in my life, and it wouldn't happen if I hadn't. I mean, okay, I'm not so far ahead in career-wise as maybe I would have wanted to be, but then I'm not unhappy, and if I hadn't done those certain things then I wouldn't have met certain people, I wouldn't have experienced certain things. So there are times I think, should I have gone to uni, should I have not, but there's nothing I can do with it now and I'm happy with what's going on at the moment, so it's all good. Can you read into people easily? Do you sense what type of person someone is? No, do you know what? I can't actually. I'm not so good at reading people and not judging them, but getting a sense of who they are, whether it's like, I know it's because some people say they can read people and they know who to avoid, who not to avoid. I'm not so good with stuff like that. I kind of, until I actually get to know them, then I'll know what they're like, but I can't like just read someone instantly, I don't think, no. Do you drink/smoke? I don't smoke, but I do have the occasional drink. I'm sure there are a few people in my family that might laugh at that, but I do enjoy having a glass of wine. I do enjoy drinking beer, cider, gin and tonics is one of my favourite drinks. And I don't drink to get drunk or binge drink. I enjoy the taste. I do probably drink sometimes a bit more than I should do, but I don't get. But there are some people that drink because they want to get drunk. I actually like the taste of it, and I enjoy trying different like gins. I enjoy, you know, on a hot day, a cold beer or cider I really enjoy, or a nice glass of red with a meal, depending on what the meal is. You know, I do. So I do. Yeah, I like a drink. What's your fave food? I always go back and forth with this one. Actually, speaking of Thai earlier, probably like a Thai red curry. What countries have you visited and which ones do you want to visit? So I've been to Greece, to Malta, Cape Verde. Oh, Spain, Portugal, France, Germany. I think that's it. Yeah, those are the countries I've visited. I'd love to go to, I think I mentioned before, like Norway or Sweden, because I'd love to go see the Northern Lights. I'd also love to go to Iceland as well. I just think it'd be really beautiful there. Or actually, you know, Denmark as well. Holland, I'd quite like to go to. And Iceland, yeah. Or Switzerland. One of those countries I wouldn't mind going to, actually. In which town in UK do you live? If you don't want to answer, it's fine, I'm just curious. So I won't say the town. I used to live in the Cotswolds. I'm now in the kind of Forest of Dean area. Gloucester, Forest of Dean area, but that's, yeah. I won't say what town I'm in. What's your favourite music genre / song? My favourite genre? I'm going to say musicals, actually. I'm pretty sure it's a genre. Yeah, musicals. I do like pop, I do like kind of R&B. I'm not a heavy metal person. I don't mind a bit of classical music. But you know, I'm going to say musicals. Like show tunes. Love them. Favourite song? Oh, so the one that's... Oh, actually... Ooh, I've got a few songs at the moment. So one being a show... Well, it's not really a show tune musical. But me and... Well, my brother-in-law's got a massive obsession with Moana. Actually, we all do. And this holiday, I've literally had quite a few songs from there stuck in my head. Like, so like You're Welcome, Shiny, that's another favourite of ours. But then kind of more recent new ones that have come out. I really like Camila Cabello's Don't Let Go. Oh no, Don't Go Yet, sorry. And also I actually really like the kind of mashup of Elton John and Dua Lipa doing Cold Heart. So there's a few Elton Johns in one, but I just think it's a really nice chilled out song, but I think it's also mixed together really well. So I'd say currently those being my favourite songs at the moment. Do you have siblings? I have a younger sister who I currently live with. What is the most important for you? Love and marriage, travelling, work, something else? That's quite a tough one because it'd be almost like a combination, wouldn't it really? I think as long as I'm happy with what I'm doing with each part of my life, then I don't think anything's more important than the other. Marriage, I'm not sure if I do want to get married. Obviously I'd like to spend rest of my life with someone, but I don't necessarily need to get married. I'm not sure about kids either. Love, yes. Travelling, yeah, I'd love to. Like, I guess, yeah, just to be happy with what my current situation is. Yeah, I think that's kind of the one. Okay, so that's all of Solar Eclipse's questions. I feel like I gave some not so great answers to some of them, but we shall see. Okay, so next is from Emily, and the first question is, what's currently on your makeup wish list? So I think it is still on my wish list, even though I'm in an RX Moonlight palette from Ether Beauty. I've actually watched quite a few like videos now and other people using it, and it does seem really, really good and really pretty, so I am extremely tempted by that. Do you know what? I don't think there is at the moment. There's nothing else that's kind of jumping out at me that I'm like, yes, I want to try that, or I want to use it. Do you know, honestly, I don't know. I think that's it currently. Any new to you makeup artists that are inspiring you? Someone I follow on TikTok is called amira.mua, and she is really cool when it comes to kind of more, I guess, like special effects and character based makeup styles. I think that's really cool. I've actually, Michaela, I absolutely love as well. I think she's so cool, so down to earth as well, and I definitely think she's so talented as well, and really enjoy what she does. I guess I think those are kind of more two new ones to me that I've been really enjoying watching and getting inspired by, for sure, yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, and the third question is, what music have you been enjoying recently? So I have mentioned it before, so Don't Go Yet, Camila Cabello, Cold Heart with Elton John and Dua Lipa, and then, yes, stuff from Moana as well has been in repeat in my head, so those are the songs. Okay, so next question is from Oceana Panda. Have you ever been through a tragic breakup? If yes, then please tell me how you cope with it. No, I haven't been through a tragic breakup. Like I said, I've never really had much of a serious relationship or one that's lasted too long. So it never got to the stage where it became a bad breakup. It was just didn't work out. So I've not had what I class as a tragic breakup. So I'm not sure I can give any advice. I guess just kind of surround yourself with friends, family, go and do stuff that you love doing, kind of not taking your mind off that person, but just kind of keeping busy, but also give yourself time to, okay, I don't know, lie in your bed crying or whatever, but just, I think, give yourself a good balance between having that little grieve, but then also just going out and doing what you enjoy, kind of not moving forward, but yeah, doing what you enjoy and being with people that you like being with as well. Okay, second to last question is from Estella. I'm really sorry, I'm not going to try and pronounce your surname because I know I'll get it wrong. But she asked, what do you think of Ether Beauty palettes? Will you get the Moonlight palette? So I do really like the Ether Beauty palettes, with the exception of Joshua Tree palette, as I know. The only one I haven't tried apart from Moonlight is is it called Crystal one? It was like all shimmer. That's the only one I haven't tried. But I really love my Rose Quartz, I love my Solstice, and I love my Amethyst. Like I said, Amethyst is great for this time of year. Solstice is probably my favourite out of the three of them, just because I really am into my warm tones, the golds. But I guess that is more of a summer palette. But yeah, I really like them. I think kind of the mattes are some of the best mattes in the clean beauty community, exception of Joshua Tree palette. And the shimmers are really pretty, and I think they kind of cater well. So if you really like your soft, pretty tones, Rose Quartz is perfect. If you like your real rich browns, your purples, Amethyst is great. If you like me, you like your warm, neutral colours, you like your golds, pop of red, orange, Solstice is great for that. And I think, am I getting the Moonlight palette? I think it's a big possibility that I will pick it up. Just like I said, I've watched lots of other people use it this time around instead of just jumping on board and going for the Joshua Tree palette. And it actually does look really nice and seems to work really well. So I haven't really heard any negative reviews on it. and like the Joshua Tree palette. So I think I possibly am. I think I might pick it up. Yeah. Okay, I have one final question. And this is more of a silly question, and it's from my sister. And she saw the video, go up the Q&A, and she says, are you away with some amazing people? So obviously I was on holiday for 2 weeks. I was on holiday with her and my brother-in-law, and my parents joined the last week. So yeah, alright Paige, I can say I was away with some amazing people, so there you go. No, but I did have a really good time, we all did. We've been back a couple of days. And it's kind of nice to be back now and get into some kind of routine. October's around the corner. I know I don't do too much Halloween stuff on here because I know it's not for everyone's taste, but over on Instagram I love doing my 31 days of Halloween, and I'm hoping I can do it this year, achieve it. Which I will show you a few things, but also lots of autumnal looks I'm getting excited to plan out for you guys. So yeah, just let me know anything you want to see down below. So I think I've answered all the questions. I hope that was good. Some questions I'm not sure how great the answers were, but I hope you enjoyed anyway. Like I said, leave any requests for future videos and looks down below because I'm happy to do that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.